What up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Meathead Money here, and today we're going to go through NIO, kind of review stock throughout the week, kind of look for upcoming stuff next week, and then possibly look at some options we can do to maybe make some premium while maintaining some sort of risk factor here with NIO. So at that, let's jump into it. All right. So if we take a look at NIO here. Monday, we started right around the $5 mark, and pretty much throughout the rest of the week, we did trade down right around to uh, really bounce between $4.40 and about $4.37, 36 cents. Right now, currently, it's trading right around $4.39. Still in a heavy, bearish trend. Got the 200-day average above the 48-day or 50-day moving average here, which signals kind of that death cross we talked about last week. So really no improvement in that regard. And if we really look at this overall trend here, we can see that it's almost kind of forming a wedge or, weak indication here of a short squeeze. It is trading a little bit sideways here. I think it's probably what's going to do here for at least next week. I see it trying to test again this 100-day moving average, and probably bouncing right around this $4.40 floor right now. I guess if we jump back here a little bit, let's just move out. Let's go 180 days. I mean, we can see there really isn't a whole lot of resistance down here at this $4. I mean, we're at a 180-day. Let's just go out to a year. Still really nothing for support. Let's just jump out maybe 3 years once. Let's get rid of this trend line. Yeah, so really we are heavy down here with little support. So we'll just have to, like I said, watch this kind of throughout the week. It's going to go back to our 5-day here. All right, so again, yeah, we're trading sideways. We're looking for options. I guess this $5 target, if we're looking for like a call spread or looking to sell calls on this, if you have some stake in this just to kind of make profits on shares you hold, selling a $5 call or a little bit higher. As of right now, it's probably a safe bet. Premium wise, it's probably not going to be that much unless you look out. We can look at that here in a minute. And then puts, if you want to be a little more risky, a little higher premium, $4.50 limit. However, I would definitely suggest going out a few weeks for that or a month at a time, possibly rolling it, just because we're definitely nowhere near clearing that. And we are definitely still in that downward trend. $4 strike price would probably be more, obviously going to be less premium, but also less risk. So take that as you will. If we go over here and take a look at our TNM squeeze chart in comparison with our moving averages down here, we can kind of see that over the week, Thursday, we did have a nice upward trend where it did peak real close to $4.75. We can see we're kind of towards the upper level here of these averages, and some heavy indications here that this was going to start coming back down. So tracking this, we can see we did get a cross between our moving averages and it did start heading back towards our average kind of median line. And as we look at that, you can see we did start falling. So heavy selling. Indication here that the sellers were a little less in the market, kind of leveled out. And really, we've been kind of just bouncing up and down with more of a trend here. But overall, moving averages are still below kind of our middle average. So we'd really want to see this above and some strong buying trends up here to really see momentum in this. And again, we've got high resistance levels. So these are definitely the levels we want to watch this week. So, if we can clear, $4.40 and close above that, ideally really want to start getting above this $4.50 mark. I think that's really our next target to see some good improvement on this. But you know, time will tell. The other, I guess, news just to note, Tesla this week also, they're kind of the heavy hitter, obviously, with electric vehicles. They did kind of send a reforecasting in, which shot their stock down, and generally the overall trend with a lot of these electric vehicle companies kind of mimic and mirror Tesla. So it's actually a little bit good that NIO didn't drop any more than it did. So it pretty much, kind of held its own from that excuse me, $5 mark. It did pretty much what, we expected it to from, previous videos last week. So let's take a look at our options here. So this would be looking out next week for NIO. This is just on the Robinhood platform. I feel like a lot of you guys use Robinhood. And if we look at a $4 put, $4 premium, be about $400 in collateral. So, it's not the best, but if you're bag holding on this, you're looking to just collect premium or you're looking to get into it, especially with this bearish trend, getting paid for shares, not the worst thing. If we look out even just a month, go 20 days or let's go 28 days, looking at $17 for premium. $4 again, just looking at the chart, there isn't a whole lot of support at that level. So just be cautious if you go too far out. You do have the option of rolling it, to a different expiration date or possibly, able to lower your strike price. But really, even like at a $3.50 call, and at that point, you can get in a $3 level. So really just kind of what you guys want to risk, what you're willing to risk. And if you guys are bag holding here and looking to at least make some premium on some of the shares you hold, a $6 strike, which we're nowhere near that. That's quote unquote fairly safe, 93% chance of profit just based on current levels. $4 premium, get a little more risky, but even still you're looking at 80% chance, $15. So if you got, 1,000 shares, 100 shares, whatever you got for contracts, you got 10 contracts, 1,000 shares, looking at $150 a week. So, kind of options for you here, something to look at. So I hope you guys found some value in this. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe if you want to see future videos, and stay tuned for upcoming video here shortly. Going to be a little secret stock pick. I think that might be good coming into next week. So appreciate you guys stopping in, and I'll catch you on the next video.